I was checking on the conditions and checked up on it, realizing that, rule of thumb, you can sleep it off. However, it will treat one condition per time, unless I reckon someone would either do medicine or inspiration, depending on what kind of condition they would like to heal. And you can only do it on others. So, for example, inspiration, perhaps, what do you call it, praying together or reciting poetry or something for the person to heal the person's mental condition, and medicine for physical. So yeah.
So I basically could brew up a calming tea for Root.
Yes.
When I realize how angry and stressed she is.
Indeed.
Which I would like to do, unless she is telling me to go to hell and leave it be. Because she doesn't like
Because
tea.
she's angry and exhausted, right? Screw your tea.
Speaking of hell.
Do I get a condition for talking to the devil? Because I really want a condition. I realized...
You receive a condition.
I really wanted one. I was
prefer?
thinking about this earlier, so yes.
Which one would you prefer?
Frightened.
A mental one would be very most suitable.
Frightened, red.
All right. Okay.
Ooh.
All right then. Are you folks ready to return to Krokek and the mysterious and spooky goings on?
We are.
Yes.
All right
Yes.
then. All right then. Let me do the classical introduction text once more. The shallow waves on the bay of Broviken lap against the rocky shores beneath Krokek. The clouds are grey and dark above. A storm has taken shape out in the waters far away off in the distance. The dark waters of the Baltic flecking sea foam amidst the nearby fishing village. The fishermen pull in their nets, heading back to the shore. Dark work caps and simple wooden pipes underneath their bushy mustaches. Night has fallen and the town is abuzz with talks about the awful victim that was found bloody and torn in the snow. The constable has been summoned, but not much else has been done other than moving the body. The windows rattle a little at the Yeto guest house amidst the winds outside. The village has become much more worrisome with the discovery of the body. People bring lanterns as they walk outside. A crescent moon peeks out from a pair of dark clouds above, giving a little bit of comfort amidst the rural darkness. So, back to the guest house. Otto, you've just had a rather dark encounter.
I believe my usual course of action is available to me. I start drinking.
Sounds good. One for the Lord, one for the Son, and one for the Holy Ghost.
But thinking, am I supposed to be a servant? And I was thinking, am I sleeping in the same room as he is?
It's up to you. And it's up to Otto as well.
I mean, concerning the thing that happened before, I was not in the room then. So I think if we presume that I'm sleeping in another room, I'm not very comfortable with that.
Maybe we could all, maybe Peter, you could just say for each one of us, just before we do anything else, exactly where all of our characters are. And
I think
that would be very helpful for all of us, I think.
I think that would be very helpful. Otto, you're in your room, just having had a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I think from what I remember, I think Root, you were still with Elsa, I believe, down by down at the dining hall, having what do you call it, a spot of tea, a spot of coffee with Elsa's friend. Herself, Lisa Svensson, one of the main housekeeper, I believe, from last time. The sun was setting though, and it's turning into nightfall. Crescent moon is on the horizon, and you're still having quite a lovely time having the salting and buns and a spot of coffee as well, from what I remember.
Yeah, that's correct. And I think the criminal gang, I don't know like how long are they taking with the room activity. So I don't know, like maybe they are done, or like I don't know.
Can I repeat that I would like to serve Ruth some tea, some calming tea? I could ask Elsa. I could ask Lisa for water, warm water.
Of course, she brings you whatever you need. She brings some hot water as well. It's already put on a kettle. All right, then. Go back. Braith, Magnus the Vagabond, right? You were, if I recall correctly, you were up with the thieves, rummaging around, from what I reckon. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You were on the second level, though. Amidst all the rooms. What are you doing in the meantime?
I think I have been very scared with whatever happens before, so I'm just going to hide in a corner of the dining room, close to the fire.
All right. And I think I'm sorry, because it's a rather new face to me.
Okay.
The last person, what I written down your character's name. However, I think I seem to have lost it a bit. You were Beatrice.
Yes.
And for reference, the human whose face we see is named Max.
There we go. Oh yeah, oh sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, I just written it someplace else. Sorry. There we go. Max, replacing Beatrice.
We were up. I was up with Magnus and Hilding and stole things. And while we walked out, Beatrice wanted to eat, so she was just going down the hall to eat, and just make it. I thought it was like eating, and then she went to bed directly after she ate. But yeah, the point was to go down and eat afterwards.
All right. I think Hilding, as well as Magnus. While you're on the second floor, you do see one of the ladies from the next room over actually exiting her room. The ladies themselves seem to be a rather, what do you call it, a not very colorful bunch. Several of them are wearing a bit of rather odd clothing for the season. This is what they look like. Some of them wearing rather revealing clothing. One very heavy-set woman, a small, scrawny, blondish woman, and an older lady with long, dark hair. All of them are dressed completely in black with wide-brimmed hats. The youngest one, the blondish woman, actually exiting her room and heading downstairs. What do you do? I think Magnus and Hilding, and as well as I think Beatrice has gone back to her room. In the meantime, though, Beatrice, you could roll an I think it's an observation. No, a perception. Sorry, I think that's the correct word for it. Sorry, I'm still a little new to the various skill tests.
There's some. They also are arranged a little bit differently than
Yeah.
usual. The difference between
Yes.
vigilance and observation is
Yes,
kind of
I
a
think
question.
so.
I mean,
Yes, I think
they
so.
make sense to me, but we're not used to saying which when we play. So
Yes. All right then. Yeah. So
I had to roll.
yes, I would guess so. Beatrice. Observation. No, jeez.
Observation,
Sorry.
empathy.
Sorry.
Observation, empathy.
Sorry.
4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Test my little bit tab. One 6.
All right. You actually see the youngest member, the blonde-haired woman, exiting the hotel, heading off up north into the woods.
I recognize her from before, I guess, when they were out and wondering what we were doing.
Yeah, one of them just poked their head out and wondering what you were doing, and quickly getting back into the rooms. The young blonde woman is heading off into the north by herself.
no real surprise there from a player point of view, anyway.
All right.
But I was thinking, if is this while we are going down?
I think that you're still in your room, looking out, or you see from your window in your room, which is turned to away from the shoreline and off to the woods.
Okay.
You can distinctly see her rather dark shape disappearing amidst the branches.
I will go to, now let's see. I will go out from my room, and I will knock at Hilding's door and see. Hilding. I will keep knocking.
I don't know if my mic is working still, but
It
is it
sounds
better?
great,
Or
Ola. No problem
Sounds
at all.
great. Sounds
Sound
great.
Let's try. But
then I'm opening the door if my mic is working.
All right. Yeah.
Hello, Hilding.
Yes, hello.
I've seen one of those women. You know, there was the room beside.
Those annoying people
Yeah.
living next door,
Yes.
disturbing our break-in and entry.
Shh. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. What about them?
One of them is walking into the woods right now. I feel it's very suspicious. Are you good at tracking?
Of course. You can see that I'm lying. I'm tracking. I can follow her. I'm not
I'll do that.
I'm not a hunter.
Okay.
But there is a hunter among us. Maybe we can take her with us.
Yeah. Wake her up and I will start walking. She's going north to the woods. I will start walking.
All right.
Walking ahead. I'm so slow.
On the second floor, you can
Okay.
also. No, sorry. Yeah.
Then I kind of I don't think. Before you go, it's better if you wake her up. I don't think it's not very good if no, not me. It's better if you do it.
If you say
Yes,
so.
I say so.
Yes. Carl can go with you. But take Carl with you for good measure.
Okay.
I'll give him my dog.
Woof, woof.
Yes, and yeah, I'm a bit with some suspicion. We'll let Carl lead the way.
All right. In the meantime, though, on the second floor, you can hear the windows starting to clatter. There seems to be heavy winds outside.
Interesting.
Okay, I take an extra scarf with me.
Did you mean Ruth or Elsa? Which one is a good tracker, Ruth or Elsa?
Elsa is the tracker.
Okay. I will walk to their room and knock. Because you were sleeping in the same room, right?
You better say names because who is where on each screen may differ.
Was Ruth and Elsa in the same room?
Oh,
Right now, I think we're probably still in the dining room. Otherwise, we don't share a room. No.
Okay, I will look. Then
Yeah, we are in the dining room and no shared room.
Okay.
My room is at the moment a mess.
Right.
I will knock, and when you don't answer, I will go down to the down to the. What? You just said it, and I forgot the name. The dining hall. Thank you. I go to the dining hall and look you up. Are your friends still there?
Lisa Svensson is still there. Yes. She's telling you in the meantime, as you sit there having a fika, that I know that at least Mrs. Johnson, when she was heading out a couple of days ago, she said she was looking for her little dog. It's a little cocker spaniel named Costa. It had gone missing, and I think she was looking for the little dog. Now that I recall, a small cocker spaniel. And she sees you walking into the dining hall.
No, girls. Was her name was Lisa? Lisa, may I don't know her. No, I don't think I know her name. Oh, yeah, she worked there. She worked there, right?
Right, and
Yes.
you've been staying there.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I know her name.
Mhm.
Hello, Lisa. May I talk with Ruth and Elsa
Oh, of course.
for a little minute?
I think we're done here anyways. I can take the tray away. She heads down and takes away some of the, what do you call it, the trays and things like that, heading back into the servants' quarters.
Did I get some magic tea? Or did you work your magic on it, or what?
I'm not entirely sure, but I guess I'm rolling with whatever I have for precision and medicine, right?
I think that would be the best combination, yes.
One success.
You make sure to get some good magical herbal tea. Or not magical really, but herbal tea.
Which
Or
condition does it heal?
Yes, I'm curious about that as well. One for calming the nerves or stopping.
It does
bruises.
heal physical conditions.
All right.
So her anger and excitement. So I'd take lavender and maybe a little bit of
Maybe some yarrow.
hop and what's that? Bear's blood. No one help me out.
Red currant leaves.
Yeah, thank you. That should do the trick.
All right.
Okay, so it removes one physical.
I think it theoretical would remove up to 3, but I don't think you have more than one, right?
No,
The
she
other
has
one
2
was
conditions.
No. Yeah, but like
yeah, but
one
it
is
doesn't work
mental.
on mental ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Right.
she remains angry, but she is no longer exhausted. Is that correct?
Very good.
Wait, angry was the mental one. Okay. Yeah. Slightly different mix.